What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are taking a look at Polygon in this video. Some insane news. And if you're a holder of Matic or you are interested in layer 2 Ethereum solutions, this is the video for you. So make sure you subscribe to the channel for all your daily cryptocurrency content. Give this a thumbs up. Let's dive into this because this one is exciting. So Polygon right now, the 13th largest cryptocurrency on the planet right now. We are seeing a little bit of retracement in the market. So you can see there down 4% on the day, 85 cents currently the price on Polygon. Now we've had a pretty nice ride over the course of the last sort of week when we saw that big bullish news that Disney had put Polygon Matic on their accelerator program along with 5 other projects. So it's pretty big news in terms of a cryptocurrency going on there. And ever since that, people are talking very, very interestingly over Polygon Matic. So what is the big news we've got? Well, we did get this tweet here. I'll play the video just as we're kind of talking, but it talks about we are proud to announce a giant leap forward for Ethereum scaling and ZK innovation. Now, if you don't know, Polygon is based on the Ethereum network, or it's a fork of the Ethereum network, and it is a layer 2 solution. Introducing Polygon ZK EVM, the first EVM equivalent ZK layer 2. So the ZK stands for zero knowledge, by the way, just so you are aware of it. Today, we're releasing a complete implementation, fully open source, and we are just getting started. Now, it goes on to talk a lot more in here, but the video that they've got running is pretty cool in fairness, and it just gives you a real flavor for what Polygon Matic is doing and the potential that this has. Now, we know we saw 48 applications move over from Terra Luna Classic over onto Polygon. Why? Because it's cheap, because the source code is very good, and it's an easy blockchain to work for. And ultimately, that is what layer 2 solutions is. Everybody knows Ethereum needs to scale. Now, the question is going to be, is Ethereum 2.0 going to be what they want it to be, or is it going to open the door for something like Polygon Matic to walk in and steal their chips? So when we take a little bit of a closer look on here, we come to the Polygon blog and we see this. The future is now for Ethereum scaling, introducing Polygon ZK EVM. Now, it just gives us a bit of an idea. You can see here, look, that developers are seamlessly deploying any Ethereum smart contracts to a layer 2 that scales infinitely using ZK proofs. Any tooling or dApps on Ethereum used in exactly the same way on ZK EVM. Using developers alike reaping the futuristic benefits of ZK proofs, all while benefiting from the decentralization, security, and familiarity of Ethereum. So pretty big news. Now, it does talk about here about the ZK protocol and what it's all about. So you can see the basic approach to scaling Ethereum ZK proofs is to build a ZK rollup, a layer 2 protocol which rolls up a large batch of transactions and proves all of them to the Ethereum network with a single ZK validity proof. The potential for ZK rollup to scale Ethereum is obvious. One transaction replaces many, increasing throughput, saving on fees, reducing latency, etc. Here's how I would think about it. Imagine you go to the supermarket and you want to buy your shopping. It's the same as putting one product through and paying for it, the time that takes, versus putting all of your items on the checkout and paying for it in one transaction. Now, in big retailers, you don't pay for using your card anymore, but certainly the small ones. Imagine you had to pay a set fee on every single time you purchase something at the supermarket. It makes sense. Why would you not roll everything up into one transaction? All of a sudden, it becomes quicker. Now, the good thing with the layer 2 Polygon is it is super fast as well. So you're not going to be delayed in terms of what you see. So it just talks a little bit here about what it's going to do and its kind of point and the scalability here. These are big promises, and we'll be releasing more documentation to elaborate on the details. Our testnet will soon be live, and that's just a test, a way for our devs and the community to explore possibilities and make improvements. In the meantime, here's the basic architecture of Polygon ZK EVM to give you a sense of how it works. You can see there exactly how it kind of goes to the user on the layer 2, how it bridges into the proof of exchange, and then equally the sequencer and the aggregator all going into one node to make sure it's validated. So pretty exciting when you think about the scalability of it. And just to give you a rough idea of what that looks like, we can see here the Polygon tracker. We're at $2 on transactions, and that, I think that's actually a little bit expensive from what I've seen. And these are on the very big exchange values going through. So maybe, you know, that could be NFT projects or anything else. You can see here, look, there's an NFT marketplace here at $1.28, but there is significantly lower, you know, 50 cents, OpenSea token 55 cents. So it is a significantly cheaper blockchain. And this doesn't really waver like we see with Ethereum when there is lots of congestion. So when we take a look, like we said, we did talk about the chart. We're on the 4-hour chart right now. We can see this really nice ride as it's gone into the Disney Accelerator program. And that's big news in itself. One of the first, if not the first, cryptocurrency project to launch on that Disney Accelerator program. So again, more mainstream coming. Does that open the doorway for a Polygon-based Disney NFT project? Quite possibly. And if that's the case, those things are going to be insane. Think of the IP that comes with Disney, and definitely the usability and the easeability, and the fact the transactions are cheap could be exactly what Disney are looking for. But you think a scaled layer 2, you think cheap transactions, you think the ZK EVM going on there to make everything even faster, cheaper, and quicker, and then Disney onboarding them onto the accelerator programs. Pretty big news, and people are pretty bullish on Matic. So you can see 85 cents currently with the Bitcoin mining. We're going to see what happens over the course of the next week. But let me know if you are bullish on Polygon Matic. Have you bought some? I've certainly started to build a little bag of it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.